Hi, my name's Cheri. Welcome to my Stampin' Up studio. I have a super cute little project for you today, and I'm going to show you a couple of, another way to use it. Give you some other ideas for it. I have gotten, I have some new stuff. I do have the new magnetic platform. I got it a couple of days ago, but yesterday, Tuesday was the day that I did the candy corn stuff with my girlfriends. We meet once a week, but my phone has been full and my girl's camera that we film our lives on has been full. So I haven't been moving those to YouTube. You can always see them on our group page. But I wanted to make sure that one got on there because our projects were super cute. So that one is on YouTube of 3 super adorable candy corn projects. But I have kind of moved on. I probably won't do any more of In the Pines projects. Probably won't do any more of the fireside trimmings because I've kind of like moved on from the things that I do have classes, a couple of them ongoing, a couple of them are finished, and now I'm going to start concentrating on some new stuff I have coming up. But I am going to get one for the magnetic video up to show you the magnetic plate. But Tuesday I was busy with my girlfriends, and then yesterday I had to concentrate on office stuff. So I had emails, ton of you. I finished off all of my August thank you gifts. I got all of my girls that are on my team all have something that they'll be getting in the mail. So I got all of the post office stuff. I got emails. I got some accounting, the stuff we don't like to do. The magnetic plate was sitting there, but I knew if I got it out and I started to play that my other stuff wouldn't get done. So now I'm moving on. I have the set I'm using today. I have the snowflakes. I have the bells. I don't know. I have a ton of stuff I haven't even used yet. So we're going to start moving on to some of that. So we're going on to some new stuff. And that's why I couldn't start, because if I start with new stuff, I just have so many things. So today's is a new set. I haven't used it yet. It's the Little Treats bundle. You're going to be super, super, super duper amazed about how easy it is, because I know sometimes you see these little box things in the catalog. Maybe you didn't even notice it. It's the very last page of things. And you're like, yeah, no way, I don't do boxes. When you see this, you're going to be super amazed, and maybe I'll change your mind. And it's an all season set. The pieces in it are really cute. And for the one today, we're making a little gift that you can just keep in your bag, or you can give to your friends, because people are COVID done, right? We're just finished. And so this will be the one we're going to, because people are COVID done, right? We're just finished. And so this will be the one we're going to do today. You can just give to people out on the streets or your friends and family, just to kind of cheer them up. But here's one that I'm not doing today. If there's enough interest and people would want to see it, I could throw together a video, but it's not hard. But I wanted to show you some of the pieces I'm not using. So here's the set with all of the stuff laying on top of it. So it's Little Treat stamp set. And here's some of the pieces I'm not using. Like this one does the present. This one does the Santa hat. And then some of them just do their own things. I have the ones out that I'm using. This one does a tag. Oh, I'm missing the one that, because I've already used it. Maybe I'm still on my machine. This one does another short tag. This one does a longer tag. So you can get all these. This has a birthday one. This has a Christmas one. This one says especially for you, Happy Halloween, a little treat for someone sweet. Then on this wedding one, I have put thank you for coming. And it has a really pretty wedding ring. And then I used the double wedding rings, the man and the woman's on the little tag. And then I just tied it. I ran it through after I did the box. I just simply ran it through, and it's just on shimmer white cardstock. So it's super simple, because when you see how easy the box is itself to do, you could make these. You could also make them if you're having a wedding for the, like, will you be my bridesmaids or groomsmen? The groomsmen, you might not run it through the lace. But then you could just, put the little invitations that kids do these days when they ask people to be part of their bridal party. Oh, here's the tag. So here's that tag. And then these tag pieces and a lot of the pieces I'm going to show you now, you could use on projects all year round. They don't even have to go with the box. And then there's this little spider. So there's a spider stamp, so you can stamp the box. And then you have this highlight piece. Look how super adorable it is. It has depth, and this is just run through on some copper scrap that was laying on my table. So you have that little spider. And the spiders, I know sometimes people are like, I don't do Halloween, but how many of us have nephews or sons or grandsons who are really into Spider-Man? So those make great birthday cards for little boys. And then there's these are super fun. These little Christmas ornaments. I should not have taken them off. That's part of the reason I left them on here. Because when they cut out, you'd definitely want to do these on the adhesive sheets, but they make adorable little accents. So they'd make fun little stickers. And again, you can stamp your package to match and then just add those little accents on. And these come out with all of the little prettiness. And I will take some close-up pictures of these and put them on my blog so you can see what they really look like. But I wanted you to see those. And then here's the ring. It would also be fun, like for my 21st birthday, my mom gave me a ring. So if you're giving somebody a ring, it doesn't have to be a wedding ring. So here's the set. And then I'll show you how easy the box is. So it takes a half a sheet of cardstock. So for this one, I'm not using shimmer white. This is shimmer white, so you can see the difference. This is vanilla. But if you're doing a wedding, it's fun to do the shimmer white, make it a little more fancy. This is just to give to somebody. So it takes a half a piece. The box is just on one, and it fits just, you have to make sure you cut half a sheet. And then there's plenty of extra you can see to get your pieces. So for this one, I'm going to use the round tag. I haven't shown you that one yet. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my words because it is a cling mount. So it's red rubber, so it's harder to see. And on this one, I'm just going to use one color of ink. I'm going to use Smoky Slate. So I'm just going to go ahead and stamp my words down here in the corner. So this is especially for you. It's just something fun that you can give to your friends or people that are in kind of a bad mood. I haven't had any nasty comments on my YouTube channel for months. And then all of a sudden, there's been quite a few nasty comments. I'm like, if you don't have something nice to say, didn't your mom teach you to say nothing at all? Just go find somebody else and watch another channel. I don't understand the need to make a nasty comment. But, you know, some people just, I think, have been stuck at home for too long, and so they just like to say nasty things to strangers. So just lay this on here. If I knew their real names, if they didn't have fake names and their address, maybe I would send them one of these and say, you don't have to be nasty, just... I could send them a nice little gift, especially for you. Our neighbor's also being a little nasty. I should take one of these and lay it on their porch. Although they're kind of nasty, it might just make them be nastier. So you can see it just does one push. But I think people are just over 2020. So here we have this. And so then for the wedding one, I just laid this back in the folder. It doesn't quite get these tips, but that's fine because then the lacy just looked lacy. And then save this, especially if you're using the shimmer white, because there's still quite a lot on here that you can stamp with. And I have some more scrap on my table. Okay, so watch. Well, we have a little bit more stamping on this. It comes with some sweet little banners. And again, I'm going to use Smoky Slate. And they just go tip to tip. So just tip to tip. There. And then here. I don't want to spend a ton on this. It makes a super cute little box, but it's more about the gift that's inside. Same, you could do these for Halloween or for just fall in general. So we have this, and then I just picked 3 super light blends. So I have the light Seaside Spray, the light Mint, and the light Petal Pink. And I just take my brush tip because we're using not black, so you don't want it to smear. And literally just color some of your banners. And then I also wanted my tag to have just a little bit of color. So literally just brush over that, and it'll just give it just a tad bit of color. So there's the Smoky Slate. We'll get our mint. Same there. And there's no order, just you're literally just brushing on a highlight of color. And I'm using the brush tip so I don't get too much. Which one did I not color? That's how light the color is. I can't even tell which one I did. So there we go. So that's that. Now watch this box. You're just going to be amazed. So you can see it's already scored because when it goes through the thing, it's scored. So just fold up on the score lines. Just like this. So it literally just goes, it's straight across. So those are all up like this. And then you can see it has these little, a notch and a slit. So fold these in. That notch goes in that slit. This notch goes in this slit. Well, I'm trying to hold it so you can see it, which makes it not stay together. It will stay together if I'm trying not to stick my head in it. There you go. So you see, there it is. And then you do want to use Stampin' Seal or one of your stronger adhesives, especially if you're doing this for a wedding, if they're going to sit someplace, like if you're making it for a thanks for coming and it's going to stay, or they're going to be favors somewhere. So you have that. You just close these up together. And there's your little box. So it couldn't be any simpler. Super, super simple. And then just stick your hand inside and press it so it's sealed really well. And then just to hold this one and add a little bit more to it, I took the metallic mesh ribbon, which is again part of our Halloween collection, so don't miss it. And I just threaded it through here like that. And then do it so it's about the same. It's not going to hold it shut, not per se. It's not going to be a big bow or anything, so just enough that, I mean, you can see the size of it here. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Now take your little, especially for you, and again, the Stampin' Seal Plus will have enough grip that when you put it on here, it will go through the ribbon and attach itself to the ribbon. It might not hold it all the way down, but that's fine. If you want, you can put some glue or you can put a dimensional, but again, it's fine. It's stuck to the ribbon, and the ribbon, when we pull it close, is gonna hold it close. And then these are our frosted and clear epoxy dots. These are the frosted. I'm out of the clear. So just take one of these. Put that on there. And then for our gift to stick inside, they will hold chocolates, they will hold, I think if I was doing a wedding, I would order the little air plants because you could stick those in there and they would be good. You know, you could put them in a week before the wedding and have them all ready, and then everybody could have a little air plant. So for this is my friend Tanya, and she was in the candy corn video. This was her idea. So, and we did do it a couple of weeks ago on a live. So these are, and I will put the Amazon link for these. These are just little squirt bottles, and they're glass because you don't want to put oils in plastic ones, because we do have plastic spritzers that we sell in the catalog. So this comes, there's 20 of these in here. And so it's going to be one of my weekend thank you gifts pretty soon. It may be this weekend, depending on how my week goes. It comes with these little droppers. Then you want to just be careful when you're working on your table. If you have, on my table, it really wouldn't matter because, you know, mine's a work table. But you just unscrew this. And then this is some witch hazel, and you want unscented witch hazel. And it's kind of, you know, my grandma always wanted me to wash my face with witch hazel. So, and I would try to get Sea Breeze if you're my age. And she's like, that's so expensive. You just need witch hazel. And so witch hazel back in my day was like 89 cents at the drugstore. So just fill this up. Witch hazel is no longer inexpensive. So it's kind of pricey if you get the unscented, unless you go to, if you have a TJ Maxx or Marshalls, it tends to be cheaper. So just fill this up It's nice that it comes with these little squirty things. So you'll get not the whole box, but if you place an order with me as a bonus gift for one of the weekends coming up, I'll send you one of these little mask misters. And then this is Jade Lemon essential oil, and I will put Tanya's link because she can hook you up with one of these, and it's not expensive. And these are also a camp project at my camp in September. And you want to put about 3 drops. So it smells fabulous. It just makes me happy right now to smell it. 1, 2. This is what you would want to get on your table. I think the witch hazel would dry pretty quickly. You don't want to use alcohol because when you put it on your mask, it might dry your face, dry your skin, which witch hazel is really good for your skin. And you know, especially for those of you who work where you have to wear a mask all day. So you can do other flavors. The Christmas spirit, you don't want to do any that's overwhelming. The peppermint and spearmint are also really nice. We had a girls' weekend, those of us that were in the candy cane video a few weekends ago. And every time we would leave the hotel and go somewhere, we would spray with spearmint. So I don't have a mask up here. My daughter works at Old Navy, so I have tons of masks and they all match all my clothes. But then you just take this and squirt a couple of them on your mask before you get out of your car, and it just makes you happy. And it will make all of the people that are grumpy right now happy because don't do it. And then it just fits perfectly in here. I would, before I give these out, I'm gonna just put a little bit of shreddy either side so they don't fall over. But once it's tied, it holds it in place better too. And then just take this. So you can tie it so it stays to one side. And tie that little knot. And this mesh ribbon comes untied very easily. So this is Jade Lemon. At my camp, they'll have a choice between that or the Christmas spirit. But I will put links to the little jars, or if you want one that's already done, it will come with your thank you gift when you place an order, hopefully this weekend. Hopefully I'll have my act together to get the email and the post up. So here's this one. And then again, let me show you the wedding one. Here you go. And I'll have some up close. I will put all of the links to if you want to get the oils from Tanya. Or these are a little bit more concentrated than ones you might buy on Amazon, because a lot of those aren't as concentrated as the Young Living ones. And I'll put the link to the little Amazon. The little jars aren't expensive. And then if you want one, just one for yourself, then you can get one of those with a purchase from me soon. I'm not going to promise it's this weekend, but I'll try. So everybody have a great day. Bye.